Hello everyone, this is Jide and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about a very common request, which is how do I put a SharePoint online site in read-only mode? So why would you need to do this? Maybe your project has ended where most of the collaboration was done on a SharePoint site and you are trying to archive that site without deleting it. You want to archive it, you want to prevent people from making any changes to it. Or it could just be that you just want to make or you just want to stop people from making changes to a particular site, maybe not project related, maybe for compliance reasons or for whatever reasons. So different people have different reasons why they want to pull a site in read-only mode. So if that's you or if that's something that you've been trying to do, then this video is for you. And I'm going to show you, in my opinion, the most effective way to do this using site policies. So stick around and find out how to do that. So I'm on this SharePoint site now that we've used for projects, and now that the project is done, we want to archive the site and leave it in read-only mode without deleting it. So how do we do that? We're going to be using site policies. And to use site policies, so the step is, the first thing is that you create a site policy, configure it to be a read-only site policy, and after creating the site policy, you need to apply the site policy to the site for the site policies to get activated. So we're going to do that now. And the first thing is that I'm going to go into the site settings page by clicking on the cogwheel side on the settings icon. And I don't see site settings immediately, but I can click on site information and then site settings would appear after that. So I'm going to click site settings. That's going to take me to the site settings page. Currently, what I want to use is called site policy, but I don't see that on my screen, and that's because of the type of permission that I have. So another thing worth mentioning is that for you to create site policies on your site, you need to be a site admin. So not site owner, site admin. So people don't understand the difference between a site collection administrator or site admin and a site owner. So the site admin is a level above the site owner. So the site admin has got more permissions to the site than the site owner. The only person that can add you as a site admin, if you weren't a site admin, is the SharePoint administrator. So your organization's SharePoint administrator. So if you are a SharePoint administrator, you can do that from the admin center. And if you're not a SharePoint administrator, you can contact your SharePoint admin and tell them to add you as a site admin on the site you're trying to put in read-only mode. They either do that for you or you tell them to create a site policy or activate the site policy for you. So if you're a SharePoint admin, you've got all the permissions in the backend to add yourself as an admin on the site. Then the first thing you need to do is go into the admin center, locate the site that you want to add yourself into. Another thing again that causes confusion is people assume that as a SharePoint admin, obviously you're the one creating the site, you should automatically get access to the site. But it doesn't work that way because even though you create a site and you're a SharePoint admin, to get access into a site, you need to actually give yourself access to the site. So you either add yourself as a site admin, a site owner, a site member, or site visitor. So you need to add yourself into one of those groups before you can get access to a site, even once that you've created. So like I said, to activate site policies or to use site policies, you need to be at least a site admin on that site you want to put in read-only mode. So this is the site. I'm going to click that and I'm going to add myself as a site admin. So currently I'm not a site admin, as you can see. So I'm going to put that in there, search for my name, and then add myself in as a site admin. Once I've done that, and that's done, confirm that's done, I go back into the previous page where I couldn't see the site policy setting, and I refresh, and the site collection admin section should appear. Now, because I am now a site collection admin or site admin, I now get this option and I can see site policies. For some of you, you might still not see the site policy option, and that might be because the site policy feature hasn't been activated on your site. So if you've now got site admin access and you can see site collection section, you need to go into site collection features and you need to scroll down to where site policy is, and you need to check if this is activated. If it's not activated, you just need to click activate. It will just look like one of those ones that haven't been activated. You click activate, wait for a while, it's going to get activated, and then you go back into site settings and you should see site policies on the site collection admin. So once you've done that, now time to create the site policy. I'll click on site policy, and yeah, so this label is basically telling you what site policies are and how they're used. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to create a new site policy, and I will name it read only. I'm going to give a description. This policy puts the site into read only mode. Okay, cool. So I do not want to close the site or delete the site automatically. I also don't want to delete the site automatically, and I don't want to close and delete the site automatically. So what I want to do is select this do not close or delete the site automatically, because if I select delete the site automatically or close and delete the site automatically, that's exactly what it's going to do. So I'm going to leave the first option there. And this one is very important. You need to check this because this is what actually puts the site in read-only mode. So the site collection will be read-only when it is closed. Yes. So I'm going to check this, and then I'm just going to click OK to create the site policy. So that's going to take a very short time, and then you should have your site policy, which is read-only mode. So I've got one site policy on the site, but still that doesn't put the site in read-only mode. I've created the policy, but I then have to apply the policy to the site, right? So what I'm going to do now that I've created the policy, I'm just going to go back into settings and then click on site settings again. And what I'm going to look for is something called the site closure and deletion under the site administration section. And I'm going to click on that and look for the policy. So go to site policy, select the policy I've just created, and then click OK, right? Click OK. So once I've applied the policy to the site, remember when we set up the policy, it says do not close and delete the site automatically, right? And to put the site in read-only mode, I need to close the site. So because I've said do not close and delete the site automatically, I need to go back in there and close the site for the read-only policy to actually apply. So I'm going to go back into the site closure and deletion again, where I've just come out from. And now this part that was grayed out before is now open for me to select. So I'm going to close the site now. And yeah, so closing the site automatically, you can see the ribbon on top of that says this site is now read only at the site collection administrator's request. So now I've successfully put this site in read only. What that means is that no one would be able to make any sort of changes to the site, regardless of the permission levels that they've got. So if I go back to the home page, I see what everyone is going to see when they navigate to the site. There's going to be a ribbon on top that says the site is read-only mode. Everyone knows that they can't make changes, and you can see even the documents. If you go into the documents, there's this icon here that basically says read-only, and that's going to apply across the entire site. So yeah, so that's a really fast and effective way to put your site in read-only mode if you've got site admin access. To open up the site is quite straightforward and easy, even easier than putting the site in read-only mode. So to open this site back up, All I need to do is to click on the site settings again and go back into site settings and navigate to site closure and deletion. Open the site back up, remove the policy and click OK. And voila, the site is back open, just a few clicks. And if I go back there, I can see the ribbon is gone and the icon that says I can't delete is also gone. So now it shows that I can make changes to this, to the content on this site. So that's a pretty straightforward and simple way to lock down the site and put it in read-only mode. If you found this video helpful at all, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button to get notified every time I drop new videos on Microsoft 365. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.